Hello there. Welcome to the Beauty for Us. This is just really a Facebook Live experience, okay? And today I want to talk about the real secret to natural and not cakey makeup. So, if you're new here, my name is Z, and I teach women, black women, everyday black women, how to buy and apply their makeup so that they can feel confident and apply it like a pro. Today, I'm going to break down the real secret of getting natural and not cakey makeup. So join in, share this out. I'm going to take a moment to text my people, but also to share it inside of our group. So, hey, I know that's right. That means you got my email. Yes. Good evening. Okay, let me text my people and let them know, hey there, I'm live. Join in now at the link above. Right now, I feel alright. I feel alright. Feel alright. Ain't nothing gonna hinder. I don't even know the song. Hey there. Hello. All right. Yes, y'all got my email. Fantastic. I'm sending out the text now, and then I'm going to make sure I share this to um the group, and then we'll get started, okay? But you guys tell me what are you most afraid of about wearing makeup? I know that when you put makeup on, you still, especially if you're here, if you're watching me, that means you still want to look like yourself. And y'all, let me plug up my microphone because I know my sound probably is funny. Can y'all can hear me? Okay. So I know that you want to look like yourself, but what is it about cakey makeup? Like, what makes makeup cakey? Like, how do you know if what does that look like? Describe what cakey makeup looks like. Hi, y'all. Describe what cakey makeup looks like. Every child. I'm trying to use this little feature. Let me see. I don't think I can on my phone. I should have did it um on my iPad. Right now I feel alright. Okay, too much found. Can y'all hear me? You can't hear me? Yeah, y'all answering me, so y'all can hear me. Okay. Fantastic. I'm trying to tag everyone. That's all right. Join in. We are live now. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Y'all came through tonight. That is really warming my soul. Look, before I start reading y'all comments, let me tell y'all something. It has been a rough week and it's only Wednesday. So I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, Z, look all put together. I'm not together right now. Okay. I just pulled myself together because I said I was going live. So here I am. All right. I appreciate y'all for showing up. I really do. This is going to just help me refill myself. But it's been a rough week already. And it's only, honey, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It is. Okay. So thank you so much. All right. Too much or too little? The question was about cakey makeup. All right. How do you know that? How do you describe makeup that's cakey? Not having the correct foundation shade or concealer shade. Yes, that can make you look cakey because you look like a ghost. Creases. Okay, this is good. Amanda says, when I use sunscreen, it makes my foundation oily. When I don't use it, it's fine. I don't know what to do. It's gonna be a give and take with sunscreen because sunscreen does kind of pull oil out of you. So it's either don't wear the sunscreen and put a hat on to block the rays of the sun, or you just gonna have to be okay with a little oil because it does promote oil. It's just one of those products that promotes oil, unfortunately. Charlotte says too much foundation. Alicia says too much of something, not enough of another. Too much base or powder. Are you, when you say base, are you talking about foundation as a base? Miss Tiffany says too much makeup. Jennifer says it looks like spread out icing. Thick. Thick. Miss Paula says thick foundation. It looks chalky. Shishinde. Hey Shish. She said it looks packed on and heavy. And Cakey, you need better skincare and to exfoliate. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. Packed on, I can tell you wearing a lot. Okay, y'all. This is so good. This is so good. Shalia says it feels thick on her face. Hey, sis. Yes, Happy New Year, y'all. Thank you, Charlotte. Melanie also says it looks like icing. Come on now. Wrong color. Okay, this is good, y'all. This is so good. So that means either we have been a victim of looking cakey, right? Or we have seen too many times somebody else looking cakey, okay? And we just gonna keep it at that. But let's jump in, y'all. Listen, before I jump in, I do want to share with you guys that my next class is called New Year, New Beats, and you can actually sign up now. I'm gonna put the link in the comments real quick, where you can sign up. But it is a free class, and I'm going to be teaching you, especially those who are beginners. I'm giving you a 3-step guide to a flawless look, and it's gonna be great and fantastic for those who don't know where to start. Or maybe you're in your makeup and you're like, this ain't it. It ain't giving what it's supposed to give. This is a great class for you to learn. So definitely make sure you sign up at beautyforusclass.com, beautyforusclass.com. The class is actually not this Sunday, but next Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's going to be a lituation, all right? So I want y'all to be there, show up. All right, next thing, I need you guys to share. Please just take a moment to hit the share button, because there is somebody out there that you done seen with cake and makeup and y'all friends on Facebook. So this live could actually help them if they listen to the tips, okay? So we want to share. And I know I say this a lot, but it's like tithe and offering. Like if you like what you hear, then this is like a blessing to me. It's the biggest blessing. I ain't gonna ask for cash apps and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm asking for is just a nice share. And one day, you might be on live. You don't know. You might be sharing. You might need somebody to share your stuff. And this is just a seed planted in the atmosphere. And it might not even be on live. It could be in life. But just because you hit the share button for me right now, God will bless you later. For real, for real. I know that's real deep, but it's real. Okay. All right. So I appreciate y'all so much for sharing. And let's jump in. So, who said it first? Let me go back. Amanda said it first. She mentioned skincare. So number one, you guys, we have to take care of our skin. Thank you so much, Julissa. We have to take care of our skin. All right. Makeup does not hide texture. It doesn't. Put that in the comments. Say neighbor, touch your neighbor. Neighbor. Makeup does not hide texture. Makeup does not hide texture. Okay. If you came in with a bump on your nose and you get your makeup done, you're going to walk out with that same bump in the same spot, and you're going to see it. All right. I cannot do anything as a makeup artist, and you as an everyday woman with makeup in your bathroom, you cannot do it. Makeup does not hide texture. So we have to prioritize our skincare. Okay? We have to. We got to put it at the top of the list, because everything is going to show when we put that makeup on. And sometimes our makeup can look cakey because we have not taken care of our skin. So we're constantly packing it on. Girl, I'm just trying to cover up this spot one more time. I'm trying to do this one more time. When really, we just really need to invest in taking care of our skin. I read something, and Lord help me get this right. She said, it's not how much it costs, it's how much it's worth. Woo, that was good to me. It's not about how much it costs, it's about how much it's worth. If I know that my dollar is going to get me the results that I'm looking for, I don't care how much it costs. Now it's worth that, right? So we have to take care of our skin. Larisha asks, what is a good skincare regimen? I always start my beginners off with something as simple as just a cleanser and a moisturizer. A cleanser and a moisturizer. That's an easy 2-step. If you want to add 3 steps, you can do a cleanser, a toner, and then a moisturizer. But the key is not what the steps are. The key is, come on, Miss Vanetta. The key is not what the steps are. The key is what type of products are you choosing based on your skin type. The key is knowing this is my skin type. Let me read the label on this bottle. And if I got dry skin, oh, this cleanser is good for dry skin. This toner is good for dry skin. This moisturizer is great for dry skin. Right? So it's not the regimen, it's the product. If I know I got oily skin, then I need to be picking up the product to say, hey, this moisturizer is good for combination skin. This toner is good for combination of oily skin. This moisturizer is good for oily skin. I got to cater to me. And then that's it, Miss Tiffany. You got to be consistent. You got to have a little patience. Sometimes preach to yourself, girl. But sometimes we want to see immediate results when really it takes a process. It is in the process where we get our results. We have to go through the process. We can't skip it. There's nothing about it that we can skip. We want a microwave solution. What's going to fix me fast? And it sounds good in theory, but I don't want no roast cooked fast. It just ain't going to be good to me. I want to know that you cooked that roast long and slow and you seasoned it well. Otherwise, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be good. Things take time. You put a roast in the microwave, don't invite me. I don't want to come to Sunday dinner. I'm straight. So you have to be consistent and be okay with the process, okay? All right. Makeup does not hide texture. All right? Makeup does not hide texture. So when we think about a smooth application, because that's really what we're talking about. We want our skin to look like skin. It's going to look like your skin. Whatever your skin is doing, the makeup is going to do. I am breaking out across my forehead. Those breakouts are still there. Okay? Sorry. Those breakouts are still there. Hey, Kristen. Okay? Makeup does not have texture. All right. Let me go to my next. Okay. Let's go into shades, but I'm going to talk about this in the perspective of like the types of makeup you should be using. And somebody mentioned foundation shade. So when you use a foundation shade that is too light or too dark, I've never did that, Miss Larisha. I've never done it, so I can't recommend it. But when you use a foundation shade that is too light, you're going to look like a ghost. If it looks too dark, you're really going to look, muddy. Okay? How do I know? I've been a victim. Amen. Back when I was modeling, she got me, girl. She got me. She put that makeup on and I walked out there and I looked like Mississippi red dirt. Okay? The kind that the folks used to eat, honey. Okay? So when it comes to your shade, you're going to have to choose the correct shade. But it's not about just choosing your foundation shade. You also have to layer your shade with a concealer. even if you're not using the concealer, some kind of product that's going to give you more than one tone. Your skin tone is multifaceted, all right? Your face is more than one color. That's good. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, my face is more than one color. Amen. My face is more than one color. And what happens is we use one foundation shade because we are afraid of putting on too much makeup, and that causes us to look flat, and it does not match each shade in our natural skin tone. We want natural makeup, but we end up looking cakey because we're using just one shade. Is this making sense? We want natural makeup, but we won't match our natural tones that are in our skin. That's why when you can go to a makeup artist and you're like, oh my God, my makeup looks good, for those who've had great experiences, my makeup looks really good. How did you do that? I feel like you use so much. It wasn't so much. It's just that the makeup artist, if they're a good makeup artist now, they have matched the tones in your skin in more than one area. Okay? Is this making sense? I don't want to go over your head. But when you are using one tone, your entire face is flat. So you erase all the natural, you cover up all of the natural tones in your face, and you're like, this ain't looking right. Yeah, because you just deadened your face. You took out all of the natural tones. Typically in the center of our face, our face is lighter. On the perimeter of our face is darker. Okay? So that's why when I'm putting my makeup on, I'm adding something darker around the perimeter of my face and something lighter in the center of my face. When I say lighter, I'm referring to concealer. So I'm using a lighter concealer. The lighter I go, the more dramatic. Let's put that in the comments. The lighter your concealer, the more dramatic. The lighter your concealer, the more dramatic. And if you go too light, that's when we get to looking like a clown. So 1 to 2 shades lighter. And when I say that, that's kind of hard to conceptualize for some people. 1 to 2 shades lighter than what? Don't worry about that part. Just put the concealer on your skin in those areas and it should match in that lighter area. Your foundation should at the least match the perimeters of your skin. I always love to teach my students to match their foundation right here on the side of their jaw and to go down into their neck. Miss Vanetta said, I've been a clown. We all been a clown before. It's all right. It's all right. Okay? So it's not about just choosing the correct foundation shade. It's about matching the tones that you see. Because my natural skin tone in this area is going to be different from my natural skin tone in this area and in this area. And when I turn, I need my foundation to match from here to here. Okay? In that way, I don't look so cakey. In addition to that, we're going to talk about tools. And y'all, I'm making this quick because I'm really drained. If I can just be transparent with y'all, my students know I tell everything, child. But on this last part, I want to talk about tools. And even though I'm about to talk about my brushes, if I didn't have brushes, this is the same. It's the same thing that applies. And I saw, I feel like I saw somebody mention it earlier. Amanda, again. Come on, Amanda. Amanda, what you do, girl? What you do? Because this is exactly what I'm about to say. Are you stealing my notes? Because you're telling the truth. So the third thing is when you're using, and I'm gonna talk about washing tools first, but the first thing is you can't use one brush for everything. Okay. I'm gonna be gentle. You cannot use one brush for everything, all right? I know that when you don't know how to use the tool, sometimes having brushes can be a little bit overwhelming because you're like, girl, what this brush for? What this brush for? I ain't got time for all that. And I hear you, I understand. However, when you want the results, it's going to cost you a learning curve. Remember what I just said. It's not how much it costs, it's how much it is worth, right? It might cost me a learning curve, but it's worth me going out feeling confident about how I look. Okay? It might cost me a little time to create a new routine by using appropriate brushes, but it's worth me going out not looking like a fool and being embarrassed when I'm on a date, or I'm meeting, clients, or I'm showing a house, or whatever that looks like, or I'm prepared for a photo shoot. That's what it's worth. Okay? It might cost me an investment to buy some quality brushes, but it's worth it when I can stand in the mirror and feel confident that, hey, my makeup gonna look doggone good and ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me nothing. I ain't gonna second guess myself. I can walk in there with my head held high when they pull out the phone this time for a selfie. I ain't gotta hide in the background. Right? I don't have y'all, I don't even have a proper display of the brushes. Oh yes, I do. I got one up here. Y'all, hold on real quick. I'm so tacky. I'll be cute from the waist up. Anyway, so my thought process when I created these brushes, and you can visit metabrushes.com. My thought process when I created these brushes was to number them in order of a tried and true makeup routine. Okay. There's a reason why the foundation brush is shaped like it is. There's a reason why the blush brush and the contour brush is shaped like it is. There's a reason why the powder brush is shaped like it is. Because these tools are here to help you. Right? And I say this all the time. I'm not going to stir my spaghetti and then turn around and take that utensil out and then put it in my macaroni. I'm not gonna do it because now my macaroni is not yellow anymore. My macaroni is now, it got a little tint of the red in it from the spaghetti sauce. We're not doing it. Then I'm not gonna go from the macaroni and then go stir the green beans, because I don't want remnants of cheese in my green beans. Does that make sense? So because I don't want cakey makeup, it's very helpful when I have the correct tools in my arsenal. All right. So these are numbered in order, so you don't have to be lost. But I also made it my business to name the brushes straightforward. I ain't trying to trick you or nothing. I ain't trying to trick you. I ain't trying to confuse you. I want you to use these brushes and be like, you know what? I feel good. I feel all right. So I'm just going to give you an example. This brush right here, F2, that means it's for your face, and it's the second step you should be doing if you're going to work on your face. And it says press in foundation. You can't get no more simpler than that. That means don't swipe it. That means, don't go in circles. That means press that foundation in until it's blended. And you're going to get a flawless finish. Here's another one. F3 means it's for your face and you're on the third step. You're going to blend and set your under eye with powder. First, you're going to blend that concealer in, and it comes with a little pamphlet, so you can just follow the instructions in the pamphlet. But first, I'm going to blend my concealer in, and then I'm going to dip into my powder, and I'm going to set my under eye. And this is the last brush I'm going to show y'all, just for the sake of this. F4. This means I'm working on my face. This is my contour and blush brush. I'm using this for 2 things, just like I used the last one for 2 things. I'm going to contour with this, okay? I can contour all the way around, and then I can also use this for my blush. Everybody is not a blush person, so I wasn't going to add an extra brush to separate blush and contour. You don't have to do that. All right? So you can visit matterbrushes.com. And this holder is really good because it helps you to, of course, see the numbers across and the names across, as well as it's perfect for a drawing rack. So that's why I call it the duo holder, because it's holding for display, but also once you wash your brushes, you clean your brushes, you can get 360 degrees of airflow, which is great to minimize the bacteria from harboring and mold setting up. Okay, so to everybody that's putting the website in the chat, thank you so much. But you want to sit them down like this and let them dry properly, so that you won't get any mold inside of the ferrule here. All right, if you want a free one of these, I probably got like 10 free of these free holders left. You can use the code VIP1111. VIP, I'm gonna put that in the comments. VIP1111. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Miss Bobby. Thank you, Miss Bobby. Thank you, Sheesh. Sydney says she washed her brushes today. Are all cleaning solutions created equal? I'm gonna say no. I'm working on my own brush cleaner, so I don't want to, say too much. But I'm working on my own brush cleaner. But I would say that all cleaning solutions are not created equally, because some can leave your brushes greasy, some can just not clean properly. My biggest thing is it going to get that product out? Are they going to be clean? I want to go back to another question as well. I know we're talking about tools, but why do people say match your foundation to your chest? I'm not sure. I think that your chest, like if I'm looking at my chest actually matches the lighter parts of my face. So I really wouldn't trust it. I would match my concealer, to my chest, but not necessarily my foundation. This is a great question. How do you find setting powder for your eyes? Because Crayon Case has a setting powder, but in different colors. How do you figure out the color? So this is the reason why I absolutely love and suggest the Laura Mercier in Translucent Honey. I suggest it to every skin tone. Laura Mercier Translucent Honey, they do have a little travel size. But when I'm teaching, I don't have time to teach how to match a loose setting powder that will go underneath your eyes. Plus, in my 10 years of makeup artistry experience, this is my number one recommendation. I haven't found anything that tops this. I love it. If you choose the wrong color of this, your makeup is going to look like mud, or you're going to look like a clown. So this right here, this Translucent Honey, listen, and I have had students to try to, well, I'm just going to go the cheap route and I'm going to get something that look like it, or I saw this at the beauty supply store. That's not what I said. I be trying to help you. There are some things that I just have to splurge on because it works. And there are other things that, you can get by with, but there's just one of those products where I don't have a second suggestion. I have open enrollment to my Basic Beat summer camp, and I have open enrollment to my Basic Beat Summer Camp, and that is one of the products that they get. There's no other product. They get a little the travel size of that. So it's just no other product that I recommend. But that's a great question. You guys come on with your questions. I love this. All right, so we talked about tools, making sure that you use more than one brush for something, okay? Because when you're using one or two brushes for your entire face, then yes, makeup is gonna get gunked up. And y'all know y'all ain't washing y'all brushes. How I know? Because I ain't washing mine all the time like I'm supposed to. That's why I got like 3-4 sets of brushes. So that when one get dirty, I just go to the second one. So that's how I know y'all ain't washing y'all brushes. But wash y'all brushes, okay? So wash your brushes so that they can be clean when you get ready to go to your next step. All right. And that's going to help for you to have something really, really smooth. So I'm glad that was mentioned. But you guys, those are the 3 tips that I have. 1, take care of your skin. 2, make sure you understand that it's not just about your foundation tone. It's really about making sure you match the tones in your skin. And then number 3, your tools. You need more than 1 to 2 brushes to do your face if you want to look natural, if you want to look smooth, because that can really make your makeup look cakey. All right. Let me know, did you have an aha moment? What was your aha moment? And while you're telling me that, I do want to let you guys know that I have another class coming up. My next class is called New Year, New Beats. And it is a great 3-step makeup guide for everyday Black women. You guys do not want to miss that. I'm also, registration is also open to my 3-day Basic Beat Summer Camp. Okay. I'm going to put the link to the Basic Beat Summer Camp I'm going to put the link to the class. Let me type that. And then I'm going to put the camp link here as well, so you guys can check that out. I'm putting those in the comments as well. You guys, the camp is 3 days and your products come inside of the camp. That means I'm going to ship them to your door. I'm really excited. This is probably like my 4th or 5th round of doing the Basic Beat Summer Camp, and it is something that I really, really enjoy. And it's actually going to take place April 14th, 15th, and 16th, but registration is open now. So please visit basicbeatsummercamp.com to check it out, to see if this would be your speed. So I like to kind of give you guys options. I know some people be like, girl, I do not want to be in no makeup school. I just teach me as fast as I can learn. And 3 days, I think, is the best recommendation for really getting it. You know, I can teach you in 2 hours, but you ain't gonna remember half what I said because I'm gonna hit you with so much. But if you give me some time where you can process and, you know, gain wins and practice, you know, certain things like your brows a couple of different times where I can coach you and help you, then you can really get it. I have so many testimonials from camp, and I'm really, really excited to invite you guys in. Okay. All right. Angela has a question. Do you ever use or recommend a makeup sponge or beauty blender for application or blending? Until I come out with my own, child. I do like the original beauty blender. So the brand beauty blender, the OG, I like them. In the brush set, my F3 brush, I created this brush specifically for the times I have left my beauty blender. I would be traveling and I wouldn't have my beauty blender to blend my concealer under my eyes, and I would have no brush to replace the beauty blender. So this brush was really for me because I'd be forgetting my beauty blender. But this works fantastic just because it does not absorb product like the beauty blender does. So I use less product and still get more coverage, just because of what the bristles are made out of. But I do like the original beauty blender. Great question. Any other questions, you guys? Any other questions? Any aha moments tonight? Anything you didn't know, you learned something new? Let me know in the comments. Again, y'all, thank you so much for showing up. Y'all are showing out. I cannot believe we have 53 people on the live. Usually people be like 18 of us. We be like a little Bible study or something. But these 52, y'all are really making my soul smile tonight. So thank you so much. Okay, if nothing else, you guys check out those links. I really want you to check out the summer camp. I really want you to register for my next class. Come on, Bible study. Jasmine, shut up, girl. Thank you, Larisha. Thank you so much. Y'all check out those classes. I really want y'all to get in those classes because they're really gonna help you. All right, Davita says her aha moment was matching foundation to the side of her face. Fantastic. Hey, Davita. Fantastic. Anybody else want to share before we hop off? I made good timing tonight. I'm proud of myself. I'm about to go lay down. Go lay down. That's what I'm about to do. Once I find something to eat. Okay, if nothing else, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys, I pray tremendous blessings over the rest of your week and mine too, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace. Oh, BU students. If you are a student inside of Better Than YouTube University, you should have received your email today about your office hour this Sunday. Thank you so much, Miss Doreen. I appreciate your understanding for earlier. I really do. But BU students, you should receive your notification about your office hour, your coaching session with me on Sunday. So make sure you are there at 6 p.m. and I'll see y'all then. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.